The Santa Ana winds, fierce and unrelenting, have descended upon Southern California, fanning the flames of wildfires raging across the region. These dry, hot winds originating in the Great Basin sweep westward towards the Pacific Ocean, gaining speed and ferocity as they funnel through mountain passes. Firefighters are battling not only the flames themselves, but also the unpredictable nature of the Santa Anas, which can shift direction suddenly, pushing fires in unforeseen directions and making containment a daunting task. The winds carry with them the ever-present threat of further destruction, as embers are carried miles ahead of the main fire lines, igniting new spot fires and challenging the tireless efforts of firefighters. The Santa Anas also whip up the flames, intensifying their heat and making them more difficult to control. The relentless winds pose a significant challenge to aerial firefighting efforts, as strong gusts can ground aircraft and make water or retardant drops less effective. The National Weather Service has issued red flag warnings for much of Southern California, indicating critical fire weather conditions. Residents are on high alert, bracing themselves for the possibility of further evacuations and the heartbreaking reality of more homes lost to the flames. The Santa Anas, notorious for their role in exacerbating California's wildfires, serve as a stark reminder of the state's vulnerability to this recurring natural disaster. The recent wildfires that have ravaged greater Los Angeles have left a trail of devastation in their wake. The human toll is immense, with 27 lives tragically lost to the inferno. The fires, fueled by dry conditions and driven by the relentless Santa Ana winds, have scorched thousands of acres, leaving behind a scarred landscape. The scale of the destruction is staggering. Over 12,300 structures have been reduced to ashes, including homes, businesses, and critical infrastructure. Thousands of residents have been forced to flee their homes, seeking refuge in evacuation centers or with family and friends. The fires have ripped through communities, leaving behind a sense of shock and disbelief. The economic impact of the fires is expected to be significant, with billions of dollars in property damage and lost revenue for businesses. The cost of firefighting efforts, coupled with the long road to recovery and rebuilding, will further strain resources. The wildfires serve as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of communities in fire-prone areas and the importance of preparedness and mitigation efforts. Among the numerous fires currently raging in Southern California, two have emerged as particularly destructive: the Palisades Fire and the Eaton Fire. Both fires, ignited within days of each other, have consumed vast swaths of land, threatening homes and forcing widespread evacuations. The Palisades Fire, which erupted in the rugged terrain of the Santa Monica Mountains, has proved particularly challenging to contain. The steep, inaccessible terrain has hampered firefighting efforts, while the unpredictable Santa Ana winds have driven the flames in erratic directions. As of today, the Palisades Fire is only 45% contained, a testament to the difficult conditions faced by firefighters. The Eaton Fire, located further inland, has been similarly difficult to control. While firefighters have made progress achieving 60% containment, the fire continues to threaten homes and businesses in its path. Both the Palisades and Eaton fires serve as stark reminders of the volatility of wildfires in California and the constant threat they pose to life and property. As firefighters continue to battle the blazes, investigators are working tirelessly to determine the causes of these devastating fires. The origin of the Palisades Fire, in particular, has been the subject of intense scrutiny. While the exact cause remains unknown, investigators are focusing on the possibility of human activity as a contributing factor. The area where the fire ignited is known to be frequented by hikers and campers, raising concerns about the potential for an accidental ignition. Investigators are carefully examining the burn patterns and collecting evidence from the scene to piece together the events that led to the fire's outbreak. The investigation into the Eaton Fire is also ongoing, with investigators exploring various possibilities, including lightning strikes and downed power lines. Determining the causes of these fires is crucial not only for accountability, but also for informing future prevention efforts. By understanding how these fires start, authorities can implement measures to mitigate the risk of similar disasters occurring in the future. Even as firefighters continue their heroic efforts to contain the blazes, the daunting task of rebuilding from the ashes has already begun. The road to recovery will be long and arduous, requiring a massive coordinated effort from local, state, and federal agencies. Governor Gavin Newsom has pledged his unwavering support for affected communities, outlining a Marshall Plan-style rebuilding initiative. This ambitious plan will focus on providing immediate assistance to displaced residents, including temporary housing, healthcare, and financial aid. The plan also outlines long-term recovery goals, such as rebuilding critical infrastructure, supporting economic revitalization, and implementing measures to enhance wildfire resilience. The estimated cost of rebuilding is expected to be in the billions of dollars, requiring a significant investment from both the public and private sectors. However, the spirit of resilience burns brightly in California, and communities are coming together to support one another in the face of this tragedy. While the scars of these wildfires will remain etched in the landscape for years to come, the process of rebuilding offers hope for a brighter future.